Let's take a look at how to use conditions within your flows to be able to hide certain page components. This will give you an idea how this functionality works so that you can implement something similar within your own flows. Once logged into your flow tenant, proceed to click on Flows in the left-hand menu, and then click on New Flow and give the flow any title that you wish. On the flow canvas, start by dragging a page map element to the canvas. Give it any name, then click on New Layout. Within this page, start by dragging a row container onto the blank canvas and give that a name. Then drag two inputs into the row, toggle and input. You will give them names and labels and make note of those names. We will start by configuring the toggle component we added. Click on the component to focus on it, and you will see its configuration panel on the right-hand side. Under State, you will select or create New Value. And then in the next window, in the top right-hand corner, click Create a New Value. Give that a name, and for what kind of value is this, make sure Boolean is selected. Then click Save. Nothing else is needed for the toggle configuration, so we will now configure the input. Click on the input component to focus on it, and you will see its configuration panel on the right-hand side. Under State, you will click on Select or Create a New Value. And in the next window, in the top right-hand corner, you're going to click Create New Value. For now, we're going to save what we have configured. Click on the Save button in the top right-hand corner, as shown here. We will then go to the main canvas where we should see a page conditions map element that we created earlier. The page layout should now be populated with the page we just edited. So click Save in the bottom right-hand corner. Finally, drag the outcome from the start shape to the page map element. Give it a name and click Add. Now we can run the flow to get an idea for what it would look like without the conditions configured. On the top right of the canvas, click the play icon, which will run your flow. Click the Run button in the next pop-up. Your flow will open in a new tab in your browser, and it will look like this with both inputs visible. We will now add a condition to the page to make it so that when the toggle is off, the input component will be hidden. Let's go back to our page layout configuration. Once you're back on your page layout, click on the page conditions and then click Add Condition. There will be a few steps to add here. First, we will click Add Rule. There are a number of values to enter here. First, you're going to do the first component dropdown. Select the name of the toggle component that you've created. Next, under If, you will select Value, and for the value, select the value you created for the toggle. It should be easy to find it under Recent section of the list provided. For the criteria, select Is Equal To and select Value. And then for the value dropdown, you'll be selecting the system value of $true. There should only be one system value of $true, as these are created in all tenants by default, so you can search for this very easily. Click the Apply button just under this last value, and be sure not to click the one at the end of the configuration panel. Next, click on Add Operation. There are only a few values to enter here. Under Set, select the name of the input component you created. For the property dropdown, select Visibility. Under To, select the Value option, and then for the value dropdown, you'll be selecting the same system value $true as before. Click the Apply button just under the last value, again, not the one under the end of the configuration panel. The rules and operations you created should look similar to the ones shown here. You just may have different names for your components. Now we will click Apply at the bottom of the configuration panel, and then you just need to save. So save the page layout here, and then save once more, and then we'll head back to the canvas, save it there, and then we will run the flow once again with the conditions set this time. When the flow loads, the input components should now be hidden as shown. Once toggled on, the blank input field will be visible. For the demonstration, we have cats and dogs, but of course we like all animals here. So hopefully this simple example was something that you can also use and be of use to you and your flows. Take care, and thank you for watching.